Hi guys, my name is Caleb McKee. We're here in Vegas, right here on the Strip. Vegas has been my home since I was just about 8 years old, so a small kid, it's really all I know. I've been working right here on the Strip since I was in my late teens. I've done everything from timeshare to bottle service, and I'm just hoping that maybe I know some things that you might not know about Vegas to help make sure that your vacation isn't wasted walking around, looking for stuff to do, trying to cheap your way through a vacation, and inevitably cheating yourself out of the vacation you should have had. I feel like if you try to go the cheap route, you end up missing what this multi-billion-dollar city was built for, and you really just don't get to experience it to its fullest. So we're gonna be doing some vlogs from here on out, just showing you my favorite things this city has to offer. So stay tuned, and I just wanna make sure that your guys' next vacation is a good one. So guys, this guide isn't the guide to the cheapest restaurants and how to get into every club free and how to get into Vegas without spending too much money. If that's what you're looking for, this is not that. I'm a business owner myself. I mentioned before I was in the bottle service industry. I used to be a VIP host, and in my years working as a VIP host, I finally started to learn the best of what this city has to offer. The best restaurants, the best ways to actually spend your money, not save your money. And that's what I want to show you guys. I'm thinking that a lot of you guys are business owners yourself, and you worked really hard for your money, and you're not trying to skimp yourself on your Vegas vacation. You're trying to have a legendary vacation, and that's what I want to show you. I'm so tired of seeing all these tourists show up to Vegas and then make a YouTube video about how they got screwed and gypped and cheated when they just didn't do it right. This city wasn't built for the people that are trying to skim by on the bottom. It was built to see how extravagant the people on the top can really get. And that's what I'm here to show you guys. So this vlog series is really gonna touch on that. I'm gonna show you the best restaurants, the best nightclubs, the best bottle packages at those nightclubs, and all the other things the city has to offer. So if that's something you guys are interested in, I think this vlog is for you. And I'll see you on the next one.
You know that I like the way you dance. Oh, I want the night I will dance. Baby, but the summertime you send it does end. Yes. You know that I like the way you dance. Oh, I want the night I will dance. Baby, but the summertime you send it does end. Yes.
Hey guys, my name is Caleb with Rebel Retailer, and I'm here on the Strip today to tell you 3 mistakes almost everybody makes their first time getting bottle service in Vegas. And the worst part is some of these mistakes, they don't just make once. They keep doing it over and over again until it becomes a habit of mistakes, and I just want to save you guys from that. So, welcome to the vlog. The first and foremost mistake that anybody makes when they're trying to get bottle service in the club is showing up to Vegas, showing up to the club, and trying to get a table. The reason why that's a mistake is because all of these tables are based on a first come, first served basis. What their prices are a week ago when you are able to book through the website, or if you actually have a connection with a host, is going to be much lower than the price you're going to get when you show up to the door and half the tables or more are already taken. Not to mention, if you book your table ahead of time, you could pay $1,000 for your table and get a 3rd tier, maybe a 4th tier spot. If you take that same $1,000 and try to get a table day of, if they even have one available for that price still, it's gonna be up on the balcony or stuffed away in a corner, just really not a good spot. It's gonna be bottom of the barrel. So always, always, always book your tables ahead of time. You're gonna get the best deal, you're gonna get a better spot, and everything will be set up when you show up. So it's just easier, it's cheaper, and you get more bang for your buck. Mistake number 2 is not tipping your host. If you're somebody that's gonna come to Vegas once and then never come back again, sure, maybe you don't have to tip your host for that table. But if this is a relationship you're trying to build where you're coming to Vegas, maybe it's once a year, twice a year, however many times you come, if you're coming again and you wanna build a relationship with a host to where he starts hooking you up and really taking care of you, then start that relationship off with a tip. And it doesn't have to be half the price of the table. It doesn't have to be even a $100 bill. Just make sure you take care of him and he'll take care of you. And that goes for actually a lot more things in Vegas than just bottle service, but we'll definitely touch on that in some further blogs in the future. The third mistake is not knowing how to reach your minimum. So I know if you're a group of maybe 2-3 people and you have a $1,500 minimum spend, you're gonna get overwhelmed. You're like, okay, each bottle is $600, or start baseline is about $600. We're only 3 people. How are we gonna drink all 3 or 4 or 5 of these bottles, depending on what you order, without getting so blacked out that you get kicked out of the club? Well, what a lot of people don't know is there are really nice bottles that cost a little bit more. And if you're trying to save money, then maybe you don't want to buy those more expensive bottles. But if you're trying to hit this high minimum that you don't know how you're going to hit, why not treat yourself to the better liquor anyway? I'm a big fan of Clase Azul tequila. That one typically runs about $1,200 per bottle in the club. So right there, you're 3 people, you get your Clase Azul, you maybe get some Red Bulls and some waters, and your 1,500's hit. I can't tell you how many times I've seen small groups and I walk up to their table and yeah, a little bit of it was the waitress's fault, but she's just trying to make her money. You see 2 people sitting at a table and there's 4 bottles of champagne, 2 bottles of vodka, and all this liquor that 2 people literally could never consume. And it's just wasteful and it's stupid and it doesn't make sense. So if you're gonna get a nice spot, a spot that's really where you want, where the minimums are a little higher, get the better liquor. They have plenty of champagne and high-end tequilas and bourbons and anything that you might like where you can hit that tab much easier. Well guys, that's my 3 tips. We will definitely make more of these videos because there are tons of mistakes people make in Vegas, especially when it comes to bottle service. But for now, that's gonna do it, and I'll see you guys next time.